Good morning. I'm Rex Hollingsworth. For you that don't know me, I want to tell you a little bit about how God has worked in my life these 87 years that He's allowed me to live. I was an unusual child in that I started the church when my mother was 9 months pregnant, and I've tried to serve the Lord ever since. And in high school, I was pretty active in sports and in other activities at school. I tried to receive Christ as my Savior when I was just 12 years old. That was about 4 years after Dad was ordained as a minister. And I accepted Christ as my Savior when a group of four men came from Mississippi College in a revival team. And I accepted Christ as my Savior then. And I've tried to serve Him since. And throughout my military career, where I served 12 years, including my National Guard time, and in my work career, where I worked in Indianola for about 7 years as a Sherwin-Williams manager. After I started my work career, I taught boys Sunday school class in junior high and high school. So I've been pretty active in the teaching field. We moved to Paducah, Kentucky in 1970 when I went to work with Pitney Bowes. And Faye played the piano there in church, and I was active in church activities there. We only stayed there about 18 months and moved to Fulton in 1972, and we joined First Baptist Church here in October of 1972. In 1974, I was ordained a deacon here, along with Bobby Beard and Fred Blaylock, two of my good friends. Then I served as a Sunday school teacher here at First Baptist Church for both the junior and senior high boys. Like I said, I was ordained as a deacon here in 1974, and have served as a deacon for this 51 years that I've been here. So God has been involved in all the activities of my life. In our Christian walk, we have mountaintops and we have valleys. And probably the darkest valley of my career was when my middle daughter came home and told us that she was pregnant out of wedlock. So that devastated Faye and I. But the biggest blessing that God gave me was allowing me to raise Andrew. And then He gave me the opportunity to see him graduate with a doctor's degree from New Orleans Baptist Seminary. Now he is planting a church there in Mandeville where he lives. So I have always tried to serve God both, and my philosophy is that we need to love God first, then we need to serve our local church where we're at, and then we try to help others as we go along. In the 1980s here, our church was involved in the Honduras Baptist Dental and Medical Mission. And I was honored to go to Honduras with a trip down there, and our team at First Baptist was led by Bobby Beard, Bill Prestige, and Dr. Graydon Tubb. Faye went along for several years as cook for the group, and many times we had over 20 from our church that was involved in the mission there. Then in the early 1990s, I got involved with the Kairos prison mission ministry. And we worked with a handicap mission team over at Hamilton, Alabama, and witnessed to the prisoners there. It's amazing what God does, no matter what people have done in their life and how He used them. So I would basically say that if you're a young man and you're raising a young family, try to raise your family to come to church, to be involved in the activities of the church, and to support your church activities support your pastor, and try to help others as you go along. And that has been my mission in life. And I thank you for inviting me to give my testimony today. Thank you.